in a supermarket managing my own business when a hooded man jumped at the cashier and pulled out a gun, taking all of the money. Everyone became anxious, but not me. Actually, I had been waiting for this to happen. Hey, idiot! Stop doing that action if you don't want to meet your incenters. Everyone cried out as the robber turned to face me. I then walked up to him while slowly removing my jacket. You made me lose my temper, baby.
Back off if you still care about your life. I have a gun.
Not anymore. He tried to attach me, but I immediately gave him a tight grip and pinned him to the ground. It's jail time, baby. That's how I catch a criminal. My name is Kat and I always wanted to become a detective just like my dad. The process I catch the robber has been seen by a mysterious person and then that person contacts me.
Hi. Can we have a talk?
Who are you?
Maybe you don't know me, but I know you clearly.
What?
Don't be surprised. According to the investment, I knew you're a detective. I want to hire you.
Go to the point, please.
I have a son and his name is Bob. He's a high school student. Reckless, clumsy, and spoiled. I want him to take over my business, but he seems to decline it. I can't understand what he desires. He's looking for a female bodyguard and I choose you.
So you want me to pose as his bodyguard?
Yes, I will pay you a high salary.
Haha, that was the space of time I waiting for the most of my life. I can continue my dad's work that he couldn't complete B while spying Emily's famils. How many can you pay me?
$1 million.
Mission accepted, officer. I was so excited about this mission, but little did I know that I was about to get involved in the biggest mess ever.
I love my son more than anything, so do your best to protect him.
I'll make sure you won't regret hiring me, sir.
I will give you a very thick portfolio of Chase.
The first thing I was noticed was his attractive and handsome face. Tomorrow I will start my work.
I hope you can do a good job.
The next day I came to his house and this is the first time I met him. I came to his room and opened the door while he was sleeping. He lied in his bed, finally he opened his eyes and I almost dropped my jaw when we both stared at each other. I realized that he was the most handsome man that I had ever seen. And I was exaggerating.
So you must be my bodyguard? Why you came to my room without knocking the door?
Sorry, I think that you have waken up.
Wow, my mom definitely know my type.
You are so beautiful. Do you want to become my girlfriend?
What? Do you want to die?
Oh my god, I like that kind of angry women.
I was hired to protect you, not become your girlfriend. Please keep the distance between us. Bob was about to touch me, but I gave him a powerful hit and then he flipped on the floor.
You have to protect me, not kill me.
Of course, but the condition is you keep the distance between us. I just come to introduce myself. Do have a good night, sir. After everyone became asleep, I tiptoed around the mansion and installed some spy cameras to watch. I sent the ID of the camera to Pebble in my company for hacking it to watch every moves of Emily. I had to catch her soon to complete my dad's mission and get this nonsense job over and done with. The next day, together with Bob, I came to his school. Some of his friends immediately flocked around me like I was a celebrity.
That's my person. Get away from her if you want to continue learning in this school. I will give you money. Please get away from my eyesight.
Oh, $1,000 for each of you to back off and stop looking at my bodyguard, loser.
Excuse me, sir, but I am not your person. Please don't call me that.
Those losers just distract you. Please focus on me.
I'm not usually distracted by stupid things. Suddenly, he slipped on a piece of rubbish and before he could hit his head on the floor, I caught him in my arms. That moment was very romantic. Our faces were so close, I was dive into his blue eyes for a few seconds. Just then, a pretty girl came running and screaming.
Teddy bear, what is the meaning of this? Are you cheating on me?
This girl is my bodyguard. She was just protect me.
What a relief! Teddy bear, I want to come to dinner tonight with you. I'm your one and only forever, right, Teddy bear?
Moa! She jumped into him and kissing him like a vacuum cleaner and then climbing on him all day. When we came home, Bob dragged me into his room.
Honestly, I don't like Lily. We just dated because our father have a contract in business and I can't destroy it.
Why have you told that with me?
I just want to be honest with you. I don't want you thinking of me as a bad man. Don't be jealous, Kat. I already broke up with her many times, but my dad didn't permit me to do anything he don't want.
What a pity! From the day I was born until now, I have never lived for my desires. My parents arranged all my life.
If you can, I want you to keep her away from me. Do anything that you can. I will pay more for you.
A week later.
What do you do to get Lily avoiding me like that?
Haha, just a little trick I used.
Wow, can you tell me?
But I won't permit you to smile.
Okay, I promise.
I told her that I'm lesbian, and when she come to you, I pouted my lips for a kiss, so she ran away.
Can you do that for me?
What? I know what you're thinking.
Today I want to have a day off and go shopping. Do you want to come with me?
Don't request for that. It's my duty.
I just want to consider you as a real friend, not for paying, and I have the right to force you to do anything for me. If you don't like anything, just talk to me. I won't do that.
Yes, thank you. When I and Bob walk in the street, we met some gangers. They seemed to know Bob.
Look at you, Bob. You have a new girlfriend? How bad are you? Changing girlfriend each week. Who can do that like our boy? It's a beautiful day and a great occasion to break someone's skulls. Do you think that, Bob?
What do you want?
Your girl, she's the most beautiful woman that I have ever seen. She can become my next friends. Or my next mistake, haha.
Stop talking nonsense, Rub.
He was about to touch me, but Bob jumped in and shoved him to the ground.
You were too dirty to touch her, Rub.
You stupid dirty bag, Bob.
How dare you?
Next, he was about to punch Bob, but it's my turn to protect him. I'll run home with my mom if I was you. Or not, you will came to see the Grim Reaper. I twisted his arm and he went screaming in pain.
Catch her, my brother!
Then a lot of boys who come with Rub ran to my side, and I don't mind to use my karate skills and knock down all of them. Then we get in the car.
Kat, you are the prettiest and coolest girl that I've ever met.
Do you know that?
Please don't do dangerous action to protect me. I'll protect you from now on.
Then he tend to hug me. You know what will happen when you touch me, Bob. Get your arm out of my face before it's too late. Suddenly, his face turned sad and he pulled away from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we get closer. I won't bother you anymore.
Okay, it's good. We're no more than an owner and a safeguard. I can forget about my mission and be distracted by anything else.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, good night. Then I go to the bathroom and watch the move of Mrs. Emily. It's more than a week, but I can't find anything unnormal. Maybe I'm too dive into Bob and forget about my mission. I need to find that secret room with the gold bars as soon as possible before everything get weirder. But when I have a chance, I looked all around the mansion and found nothing. A week later, Mrs. Emily has a business trip. It's my time to work on her room. After making sure everyone was asleep, I went to her room and I was checking her drawers. I felt someone watching me from the door. Bob.
What are you doing here?
I was looking for you.
You find me in a drawers? I don't think I could fit in there.
I can be catch red-handed. What should I do? Then, an unthinkable idea came to my mind. I walked up to him, grabbed his face, and kissed him on the lips. Surprisingly, I enjoyed it.
What's that about?
I have been kissing you.
I know it. No one can resist me, not even you.
I guess you're right.
How could I when you have just kissed me?
I tried to getting rid of his face, but he was following me like a leech. Then he forced me to watch the film with him. If not, he may tell his mother. And then I have watched his favorite him for 2 hours. When he finally asleep, I just found myself staring at his face. He actually so handsome. The next day at school, Bob has did something that when I came to school, everyone stared at me. It's a shock of my life that he told everyone that we are in relationship. And Lily was driving crazy.
This girl was lesbian and she just reached you because she's jealous that I'm the one that she actually likes.
Bob ignored her and the come to my side, he got on his knees instead. He started typing my shoelaces. I was very surprised.
Sweetie, I will get on my nerves if you flip of the floor just because of these shoelaces.
Then I pulled him to the side and start to confronting him. Hey, stop doing anything that influence me. Who are in relationship with you? You announced it with everyone without my permit? If your mom hear that news, what will she do? Why you never think deeply and become mature, Bob? That's why your mom force you to work under her control.
I like you and neither do you. So, we are in relationship, right? It's simple. And my mom is too busy to care about who I'm dated.
Are you crazy?
No, from now on, I decide to protect what I love and follow my dream. I was dreaming to become a chef, then I will open my own restaurant. But my parents always want me to take over their company. I hate that, so I acted like a kid and then they won't give me the company. Then I can do what I enjoy.
Bob, it's good to follow your dream, and nothing better than you can live with purpose. But you need to take a little time care about your parents. They sacrifice all their life to bring you to this world, raising you just to see you happy. Taking over your parents' company can help you have money to open your own restaurant. Do you think it a good chance?
Okay, I will think about it.
The only place that I didn't check was Mrs. Emily's bathroom. And I have to do that first thing in the morning. When wandering around, I find a button behind the bath. I put it, then a room behind the mirror appears. I found some important document which proof his dad was criminal. I feel so bad. Actually, I have a special care to Bob. I can deny that I want to be with him. When I come into the room, I was very surprised cause the room is full of gold bars. I used my camera and then took a lot of photos. I tried to find the document about this assets and someone behind has take the camera from my hand. It was Bob's dad. He was raging mad. Just in time, my team come with some police and finally arrest Bob's parents. I stood on the path, smiled and a colleague came to hug me. But Bob saw everything.
So, it was all about this? You're the spy and you want to ruin my family?
My smile disappeared right after I saw Bob. The sadness in his eyes broke my heart. That feeling is hard to describe. Bob, let's me explain.
No, don't tell me anything. It's over. Congratulations on your successful mission, Mrs. Spy.
I saw him go away with the tears on my eyes. I want to run to his side and hug him, but I think this was for the best. 1 month later. I didn't see him and he never contacted me. It was bothering me a lot. I think I should pass everything and follow my dream, continue my dad's dream. Time flies, I finally studying criminology at university. One day, I decide to have lunch at a new restaurant and I was shocked to see Bob there. Bob, why do you do here?
I do what you inspired me and this is the results. This is my restaurant. Good to see you, Kat. You look more pretty.
Thank you. Then, he walk away. I feel sad but I can't come and hug him. I stand up and come to home. Then I see a shadow behind me. It's Bob.
I have waited for you for a long time and dream about the day we meet again, and this time I won't lose you.
He hugged me and then I can wait to kiss him.
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Hey Dan. Why don't you answer my call? I have called you 5 times. You don't call me back.
What's wrong with you? Stop calling me Lisa! It's so annoying! My phone vibrates continuously.
What? Do you know what's time is it? You should have returned home now.
Today is a busy day. I'm not playing Lisa. I'm making money for this family.
Are you gonna be late tonight? I've made a cozy dinner with all the dishes you like. I know that you are busy lately, but today is our anniversary. Can you temporarily set aside your work and come home? I am waiting for you, Dan.
You don't need to do that. I'm not coming home.
What? What do you mean? Is it a prank?
Okay, I'll come clean with you now.
What? You're hiding something from me?
I'm staying at a hotel.
Hotel? For what? Why are you staying at a hotel? Do you have any business there?
No, it's not any business. I'm here with my new girlfriend. We have spent a wonderful night together. And I don't want you to ruin our time. And that's why I didn't answer your call, but it's really annoying though.
What? What are you talking about?
We are planning to move to a new town, too.
What?
I'm really looking forward to this. I'm so excited.
What? Your girlfriend? What do you mean you're moving?
You really are so dumb. Why can't you understand? I love my girlfriend more than you. So I'm living with her. I can't put it any simpler than that. Don't you get it?
That means... Were you cheating on me?
You could say that. But I'm getting serious about this. We're getting engaged.
But we are still married. So you were cheating on me?
Yeah,
Maybe there's no other explanation to this. So you're leaving me? We have been marrying for 5 years. Are you kidding me? We could at least have talked about this beforehand. I can't get it. What's going on?
yeah. Your processing power is the reason why you are so dumb.
I don't get what you're saying.
I don't have time to put up with you.
I can't understand what you've just told me. Are you serious about leaving me?
I have no plans on coming back.
So you're quitting your job too?
Of course, my girlfriend's dad is a millionaire. She will definitely take care of my income. Compared to mine, your salary is just a sand in the desert. I don't want to keep being a slave at work. I'm tired of just living to go to work. I'm going to enjoy living life with my lovely girlfriend.
Have you told the company you're quitting your job yet?
Maybe.
You can think things through again? If you're tired of working, you can get a long-term vacation.
My girlfriend owns a big company. She understands that no one respects me at the company. She helped know that I'm just giving my whole life to the company. So I'm gonna start a new life.
Okay, I really don't care. To be honest, don't you care about our relationship? You're willing to throw our marriage away? Are you fine with that?
What can I do? I have to choose what's best for me. Who doesn't see such a good opportunity?
I won't say any more if you've made your decision. So you aren't coming home tonight?
Yeah, of course. My bad. I meant to tell you sooner. I don't care what are you gonna do about the house. I'm not coming back, you can keep it. I don't plan on paying compensation. I'll give you the house.
But we have about 5 years left on the mortgage. I won't benefit from getting the house from you.
You should be grateful that you'll have a place to live. Yeah, lucky. You still have the house.
You really don't get it. There's no point in talking to you. I don't know what you plan on doing with her. But you will never be able to see me again. We will do our best to forget you too. Never show your face again.
Why the hell would I want to? I won't be living in this town again. You might want to meet me when I'm rich. You can look forward to that.
I'm not looking forward to anything. I really don't care. Now I'm disgusted. I'm so worried about what to do from now on. But you're completely over the moon thinking about living with your girl. I think it's ridiculous that you won't pay any compensation.
Yeah. I'm so sorry I have to sacrifice something to have a better life. Okay, goodbye.
Never contact me again.
Hey. How is it going, Lisa?
Who is this?
What? You don't remember me. It's just 2 months. Is it long enough for you to forget your husband?
Dan, are you?
Yes, it's me. Don't you even save my number?
You are not my husband anymore.
Okay, ex-husband. So, how is it going? Are you doing fine?
Better since you left.
Oh, it's painful to hear that. I am coming back. I miss you so much, Lisa.
What are you talking nonsense?
No, I really miss you. Are you free that weekend? I'm going to invite you to the Soon restaurant. That place holds lots of our memories.
Scam bag. I used to say I didn't want to see your face anymore.
Lisa, please hear me out. I made a huge mistake leaving you.
A mistake? After all the pain you caused?
I know I hurt you, Lisa, but I've realized my folly.
It's too late for apologies now, Dan.
Please, just give me a chance to make things right.
Make things right? You abandoned me for someone else.
That was a terrible decision, Lisa. I regret it deeply.
Regret won't fix what you broke.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to earn your forgiveness.
You think you can buy my forgiveness?
No, Lisa. I want to show you how much I've changed.
Can I trust you won't run off again?
I've learned my lesson. I'll never make that mistake again.
It's hard to believe you, Dan.
I'll do whatever it takes to earn your trust back.
I can't just forget the pain you put me through.
I understand, Lisa. But I still love you.
Love isn't enough, Dan. Trust and respect matter too.
I'm willing to work on all of it, Lisa. Please, give me a chance.
I don't want to go back.
But I can't move on without you. You're my soulmate.
Soulmates don't leave each other for someone else.
I was blinded by material possessions. It was a mistake.
Money can't buy happiness or trust.
I've learned it the hard way, Lisa.
I deserve better than being an afterthought.
You were never an afterthought, Lisa. You were always in my heart.
Actions speak louder than words, Dan.
I'll prove to you how much you mean to me.
You had your chance, Dan. You threw it away.
I'm begging you, Lisa. Don't let our love die.
Our love died the moment you chose someone else.
I'm begging you to let me make amends, Lisa.
Amends won't undo the past, Dan.
I know, but we can build a better future together.
I've built a future without you, Dan. I'm happy now.
I can make you happier than anyone else ever could.
Happiness isn't about someone else completing me.
You complete me, Lisa. I've realized it now.
I found my completeness when I moved on from you.
I can't bear the thought of losing you forever, Lisa.
You should have thought about that before.
Please, Lisa. Give me one more chance.
I can't go back to a place of pain and heartbreak.
I promise you, Lisa, things will be different.
I've heard promises before, Dan. They were empty.
This time, I'll keep my promises. I swear.
Words are cheap, Dan. Prove it through actions.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes, Lisa.
I've become stronger without you, Dan.
I'm asking you to be strong enough to forgive me.
Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, Dan.
I'll never forget what I did, but I'll spend my life making it up to you.
I can't let the past define my future, Dan.
But our love can define our future, Lisa.
Our love was shattered when you left.
Let me put the pieces back together, Lisa.
Some pieces can never be put back the same way.
Please, Lisa. Just think about it.
I've thought about it, Dan. I can't go back.
I'll do anything to show you how much I've changed.
I hope you find someone who appreciates that change, Dan.
There's no one I want more than you, Lisa.
You can't undo the past, Dan.
But we can create a better future together.
The future I see doesn't include you, Dan.
Please, Lisa. I'm begging you.
Begging won't change my mind, Dan.
I'll keep begging until you hear me, Lisa.
Your pleas fall on deaf ears, Dan.
I wish I could turn back time, Lisa.
Time travel won't fix what's broken, Dan.
I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
I am happy, Dan. Without you.
I can't imagine a life without you, Lisa.
You should have thought about that earlier.
I'm willing to sacrifice anything for another chance.
It's too late for sacrifices, Dan.
Please, Lisa. Give me one last opportunity.
Opportunities have come and gone, Dan.
I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
You should have thought about that before, Dan.
I'm begging you, Lisa. Don't shut me out.
You shut me out when you chose someone else.
I was a fool, Lisa. I realize that now.
Foolishness can cost you everything.
I'm willing to pay any price to win you back.
My heart isn't for sale, Dan.
I'll spend eternity making it up to you, Lisa.
Eternity won't change what you did, Dan.
Please, Lisa. Give me a chance to prove myself.
The chance you had is long gone, Dan.
I'll never stop fighting for us, Lisa.
Some battles aren't meant to be won, Dan.
I can't accept a life without you, Lisa.
Sometimes we have to accept what we can't change.
I'm begging you, Lisa. Don't walk away.
I'm walking away from the pain, Dan.
My heart will always belong to you, Lisa. Were you eating at Hanayuki around 7 p.m. yesterday? I saw you all walking on the street. This restaurant is so expensive, just exclusively for the rich. How can you afford to eat here?
I've had some changes in my life, Dan.
Changes? But you used to struggle financially.
Let's just say luck has been on my side after you left me.
Luck? Did you win the lottery or something?
Actually, yes. I won a lottery, Dan.
You're kidding, right? How much did you win?
10 million USD. Enough to change my life completely, Dan.
I can't believe it! You're rich now.
I've had a stroke of luck, Dan. Things turned around.
And you never thought to share this news with me?
We're divorced, Dan. It didn't seem relevant anymore.
But still, I can't wrap my head around it.
Life can surprise us sometimes, Dan.
I'm happy for you, Lisa. Truly. So, what's it like being rich?
It's different, that's for sure.
It is wonderful. I still cannot believe.
I could pay out all mortgage of the house. My daughter now is studying at public school with good condition.
I've learned it the hard way, Lisa.
We all have our lessons to learn, Dan.
I must admit, seeing you here caught me off guard.
Life has a funny way of surprising us, doesn't it?
It definitely does. I'm glad you're doing well, Lisa. I'm trying to make things right, Lisa. Now you have money, but I think the sense of loneliness is not comfortable, right? You need a man in the family. The men you can talk and share. I know I had a big mistake with you and our daughter. But I regret now. Can we have a fresh start? Maybe give us another chance?
A chance? I already gave you at our anniversary night. It seems like you are begging me now. It was you who say life is full of goodbyes.
I am so sorry, Lisa. But you know what? I am nearly homeless now. It turned out that woman dumped me. She treated me like her toy. And she kicked me out when she was out of fun.
You deserved that, Dan.
I know. But since I returned here, my life's been really hard. I just can't afford to sleep in a motel and run out of money.
Ha ha.
What is so funny?
Ha ha.
Lisa?
You know what, Dan, how gladsome it is when seeing you like that right now. I should have been an actor or director, all the things follow my plan.
Plan? What plan?
Dan, I never forget that how you have changed in just 5 years since we got married. Maybe you don't change because it is your real self. The more we stayed together, the more you reveal your evil self. You always wanted a flashy life, you insisted to buy a Mercedes although we couldn't afford.
Lisa, are you accusing me now?
Shut up. Let me talk. You forced me to sign house mortgage contract in 15 years just because you wanted to live in a penthouse. And when I had some problems with my job, my salary is cut down to half, you scolded me, blamed me for not giving you enough money.
Lisa, I sincerely apologize for all that things.
At that time, I could not stand anymore. Due to all the pressure you created, I even wanted to suicide, but if I had died, our daughter would have struggled a lot.
What? Were you insane? Your life is more important than everything.
If you were me, I dare you to did wisely in that case.
Okay, you can blame me for everything, you can say whatever you want. But I always love you, though.
Stop talking nonsense.
Your attitude now is completely different from last week. I thought I could convince you.
You make me laugh, Dan. I had to pretend so that you would come clean about your current situation.
What?
Yes, now I know you have to sleep in the motel and nearly homeless.
I still don't understand.
You remember that I have won a lottery, don't you?
Yes, but what's wrong?
Right after the night I was about to suicide, I randomly picked a lottery ticket to test my luck. And for the God's sake, I won the first prize with 10 millions.
What? That means you had won that money before we got divorced.
Yeah. I firmly believed you would spend all of that money in a short time if I let you know. And I also didn't want to be your ATM machine.
Come on, Lisa. I am not like you think.
Are you dumping me? I cut the ground under your feet.
Okay, but what did it mean when you said director or actor?
Oh, I will tell you everything. I hire a girl to seduce you.
What?
Yes, I paid $50,000 in total to make it all. But it worths. All the money you guys spend is mine, from flight tickets, hotel fees, or car.
Really? But why did you do that?
In order that you left me and I could legally get divorced.
How could you trick me like that?
You ask me? I lived a miserable life with you in 5 years. You didn't love me when I was poor, so you are never able to stay with me when I am rich.
I don't know what to say now.
I now live in a penthouse and you have nowhere to live. I can enjoy dinner at a luxury restaurant and you have to struggle for food. I can afford to let my daughter study in the best school in town and you are a miserable father.
I'll do whatever it takes to earn back your trust, Lisa.
My trust for you has been shattered into pieces. That is all I want to say. I don't want to see your face in my life again. I am hanging up.
Wait, Lisa. Lisa.
After that, Dan ran out of money. He couldn't even afford a pack of fast food. He then came to his parents for help, but I told them everything about his affair. His parents, after knowing his situation, declined to lend him money. He is no more than a homeless now. Well, I need to break right now after a toxic relationship. I promised to myself that I must be careful in dating with man.
Hey Mary. It's been a while, right? Are you there? Hope you still alive, haha. I know you didn't change phones or anything. Come on, just respond already. It's not like I'm contacting you at midnight or something.
Hi, Judy.
Oh, there you are. What took you so long to reply my texts?
I only just finished up with work for the day. So I couldn't look at my phone until now. Yeah, it really has been a long time. We haven't seen each other since we graduated high school.
Yeah, I know. It's been way too long. So you're telling me you're still hard at work? I'm surprised.
I mean, yeah, of course. What's so surprising about that? I've worked really hard to land this job. It's the one I've been aiming for a long time.
I thought you would be the type who would want to end up being a stay-at-home mom or something.
What made you think that?
Well, you got married to the son of CEO, right?
Yeah, his father is the CEO of one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the industry. But it's not like I only married him for his money or something. I'd never do something like that. Wait a minute. Why do you know that? How do you know a lot about my private life?
Oh, you don't know that. With the intelligence network I have at my disposal, it's actually quite simple. To be honest, I was so surprised when hearing that news. For someone like you whose only quality was her book smarts, I couldn't believe you managed to marry into so much money.
Judy, you make it sound like I only married him for his money. Like I said, it's not the truth.
Is that a hint of arrogance I sense? Are you trying to say that you're doing better than I am?
What? Where did you get that idea? I had no intention of doing anything like that.
Yeah, you'd be trying to pull off any kind of bragging. You made me get worried about how I'd respond.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to explain more.
Anyways, I wanted to ask you about one thing. I hope you could do it for me.
Well, it depends on how is that request.
I wanted to ask you about could you give me that rich husband?
I'm sorry? Are you seriously asking that?
Yes, I think so. I pretty clearly stated it. I want you to give me your rich husband.
You made me speechless. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Why are you acting so weird about? I mean, the son of the president of a company is practically a celebrity. I just feel like his potential is just completely wasted on a plain boring woman like you. That's all. I feel like he'd be better suited to someone whose heart and looks are pretty and glittery. Someone like me totally suits him a lot better than you do.
Sorry, I didn't respond for a second. I needed to restart my brain after seeing the absurdity of what you wrote. Before I can even try to delve into your nonsense, I've got to ask, have you actually met my husband?
Nope.
So you're just asking me to hand him over to you without ever having seen him? Are you crazy?
What's wrong with that? It's fine, isn't it? He's got such a prestigious position that there's enough value in getting him as a husband.
Your thinking is just wrong. What is wrong with you? What do you mean there's enough value? Do you really take marrying someone that lightly? And that's not even going into how wrong it is for you to just openly ask to take someone's husband from them without even having seen them.
What are you going on about? Stop acting like I'm trying to do something unspeakable. All I'm doing is giving you advice. Ask someone who is much prettier than you should take my advice. I'm telling you, someone like him is much more well suited to be with someone who matches his level.
What? I don't need your advice. It doesn't make sense at all.
No, I'm just telling you what should be common knowledge. Don't you know anything about what society is really like? I mean, isn't it obvious that a man used to a luxury life would want a wife that matches that luxury style? You can't tell me. You don't understand it. I bet he just got some circumstances surrounding him where he just felt like he needed to settle for marrying someone like you. I know that if I were to appear in front of him, he would fall in love with me in an instant. If you just stay quiet and out of the way, you don't even have to do much to give him up. Just let me do my work and he'll come to me on his own. Then I'll be right by his side as we start to live such a gorgeous life together.
I don't know what to say now. You must be out of your mind. No matter what you say, I am not divorcing my husband. And it's not just because we love each other. Not only are we husband and wife, but we're also business partners. If I were to use your wording, I would say that I am the only one who deserves to be by his side.
Excuse me.
I will not just let you walk all over me with your selfish. You're an adult now. I highly suggest you start acting like it. Don't you start naively talking like you know how the world works.
I don't care if you think I'm naive.
I think you just need to accept that the world doesn't revolve around you.
What's wrong with you? Some plain woman like you acting like she can appreciate the kind of life she has. I hope you know that you're not going to beat me on this. I am going to take your husband from you. I deserve what's the best for me. I will make you pay dearly for denying me. Hey Mary.
Oh, you again?
You're on your honeymoon, right?
I don't see how that's irrelevant. What do you want?
Well, after looking into lots of popular honeymoon spots, I finally caught up to you. I've tracked you down.
Excuse me? You did what?
Aren't you still a little nervous? I know you haven't seen your husband since yesterday.
Why do you ask?
Well, I thought you might be able to guess. He's with me right now. Surprise?
What?
I mean, honestly, your husband was just too easy. I just made a cute little face, and from then on he couldn't keep his eyes off me. And he just came home with me.
I'm sorry?
Well, we've been having quite a bit of fun together. I guess that's just a way of saying I stole your honeymoon from you.
So what are you talking about? Anyway, if you think you're talking about my husband, well, sorry to disappoint you, but he's right here next to me.
Of course you'd say something like that trying to hide how much pain you're feeling. I'm struggling not to laugh at how sad that is going on. Enjoy your little Hawaii trip alone now.
I see you're wrong in more ways than one. We are nowhere near Hawaii.
Sure. Just keep going on with the little steps to try to hide your broken heart. It's not good to bottle up your negative emotions for so long, so you should cut it out soon. It's gonna hurt more later.
I think it'll hurt for you more if you don't start accepting that you really screwed up. Not that I really expect you'll ever believe me.
Excuse me?
Like I already told. There's no way I'd ever divorce my husband and give him to you. And he is saying that he's never once thought about leaving me either.
Oh, really now?
Well, I don't really understand what sort of enjoyment you're getting out of trying to rile me up. But my husband's telling me that he has a visceral hatred for women like you. And there's no way he would even look at you, let alone fall for you.
That's totally hilarious. You really come up with lots of crazy things to say. The man who's been with me the best parts of me would never say something like that about me. especially not after I just had such a hot night together. And of course he's right next to me right now. So I know you're lying.
Either your information network is way off the mark or you need to get your eyes checked. Are you sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Well, anyway, my husband and I have things to do together, so.
Yeah, run along now and cry it out already. Go on and enjoy your heartbreaking single trip. Hi there. Mary? How is this going? I've heard some really good news that I just had to ask you about. I heard your husband divorced you.
You seriously haven't given up on this yet. I'd really like to just ignore you and let you live your life in your own little mistaken world. But seriously, what are you trying to do by trying to get me angry so much? What's your goal here?
What? I'm not doing something like that. Don't make it sound like I'm doing something mean. I'm with my fated partner, who's supposed to become my husband. He only married to you by accident. All I did was get him back from you to fix the mistake. And now things can go as they were supposed to from the start.
Every time you text me, I'm astonished at how utterly clueless you are. What are you even talking about? How can someone you've literally never met be your fated partner? There's no reason to believe that could ever happen.
I'm starting to think you're the completely clueless one here. I'm telling you, your ex-husband is here, with me right now. We just filed our marriage registration. How can you continue to be stuck in denial?
I don't know if you can call it denial. I can't tell how imaginary you are. Really, we haven't even gotten divorced.
Well, you are so stupid, Mary. You should change your surname in Stupid now. Mary Stupid. That means he divorced you without you knowing.
What? You don't make no sense at all. Anyway, I don't want to lengthen your stupid story. You must be next to someone now, right?
I've told you a bunch of times already. I'm with your ex-husband. This is the first time I've been with someone I just have such good chemistry with. Tom is so great, man. I'm so in love with him. Getting married to him is the best choice in my life.
Oh, his name is Tom, right?
Yeah, don't tell me that you forget your husband's name. Such a useless wife ever.
Well, I have to tell you something. Sorry to disappoint you, but my husband's name is not Tom.
What? Are you kidding me? You got the same surname as him. Tom Cruise. And you are Mary Cruise. Tell me, how am I wrong for that? Oh, I know you are just making things up. Stop it, Mary. It doesn't work for me.
Okay, I will tell you more clearly. My husband's name is Peter. Peter Cruise. And by the way, we're in Canada right now. Our company is going to open a branch in Ottawa, and so we have moved to Canada for the past 2 years. In fact, we did throw a honeymoon in Hawaii. But due to some businesses, we had to flight back to Canada not long after that. But that trip was 2 months ago. Maybe due to that fact that I have just posted these images on social media recently. You are literally the stupid one.
Really? You must be lying to me?
No, Judy. I'm dead serious right now. There is no point for me in lying.
But who the heck is the guy I got married to?
Well, I can't say. I have never heard the name you mentioned. So why were you so utterly convinced that guy was my husband anyway?
I talked to him in front of that hotel in Hawaii. After he talked to you for a while, it seemed like he was storming off somewhere to do something on his own. So I thought that was my chance to nab him. That's when I seduced him and invited him to my room.
Wait a minute. Could you be talking about that one lanky guy with bleached blonde hair who was wearing some jacket with a super gaudy design?
Yes, that's him. I remember that jacket. I remember thinking you couldn't possibly appreciate something that flashy. So you did know who I was talking about?
I mean, I saw the guy. But I have no idea who is that guy.
What? How could you not know him? How? I don't understand.
Well, I can only guess a little bit.
Just tell me. Who is this?
Maybe he is the guy who flirted me when I was in that hotel. We just had a chat for a short time. Oh, I remembered that we got the surname. What a coincidence!
I still don't understand.
Well, my husband and I were on our way to the airport. So it was when we were checking out of our hotel. The thing is, Peter, my husband, forgot something back in our room, so I waited in the hotel lobby while he went to get it. That's when that guy approached me and started trying to hit me up. But once I told him that I was a married woman on my honeymoon, he started looking annoyed. And when I told him that my husband would be back shortly, he stormed off in a huff, grumbling under his breath. That's all the extent of my knowledge of this guy.
Can't believe it. I got married into a random man.
Well, that certainly sounds like that to me.
What I really did.
But is that really a problem if you adore him as much as you make it sound? Isn't that fine anyway?
No. It's all wrong. I thought I could steal your gold mine from you. I was going to secure myself a life of luxury by taking him for myself. I did everything I could for the past 3 months to get him to love me. And now you're telling me it was just for some worthless guy. How could this happen to me? I don't deserve this. Please, Mary. Can you help me? I don't want to bury me life with this man. I did a very big mistake.
But how? How can I get you out of your problem? You should do it by your own.
Please, Mary. You doing business, so you must know a lot good lawyers. Can you let them get out of this stupid marriage?
Are you for real? You got what you deserved, Judy. No one can help you.
Mary.
Hazel was a beautiful girl living by the seaside. Her father is a fisherman. Although her family is poor, but she had the happiest childhood with his lovely parents. They never gotten her lack of love and lack of anything. The sea made her strong, brave, and very attractive. She could outrun and outswim any boy around. She loved going out with her dad to catch the day's haul. And every night she'd spin the wildest tales for Mom. Every night her mom combs her hair and then sing lullaby for her before she went to sleep. When she was 10, her had twin brothers, she was so excited to become a sister. Every night she told tales for the twin and even changed the nappies, they believed every word. Life was perfect, but when she turned 13 years old, everything changed. The lovely town was bought by a billionaire with the purpose of building a new resort with sea view. All people who are living in the sea received an amount of money to move to the city. Then her family relocated to a big city because they have no choice. Her dad took up a job as a worker and her mom still stayed at home and take care of 2 children. Their life get harder and harder. Hazel's school life is not any better. She can connect with any friends because the city students are rich and unfriendly. She can't find anyone who are in the same social class with her. One day, when she ate her lunch alone in the janitor's closet, she heard someone shrieking in the schoolyard. She came to the side and saw a lot of older boys were abused Tom, her classmate.
Hey you, put him down, and let him go, if not I will told the principal.
Are you little Tom's girlfriend? Ah, you make me very interested. Hey Tom, you has an intriguing girlfriend.
Hazel, why are you here? It's dangerous. Come back to the class.
What moving story between 2 poor people. Hey girl, did you know he's a freak who talks to insects?
So? He's better than you, the bullies. Let's see how talking to animal benefit.
Right after that, Hazel whispering with all her power and the she call a swarm of bees.
If you guys don't let him go, I will tell the bees to attach all of you.
Oh, really? Come on then, let's see you do it.
Then Hansel stated whispering, and right after that all the bee follow these boys. They ran off screaming without looking back and knocked Tom down.
Hi, Hazel. Thank you for saving me. How cool are you?
Thank you for your compliment. You're welcome. But why did they bullied you like that?
You don't know anything in this school?
No, I have just moved here for some days.
This school have a rule that all poor students have to accept all requests of the rich. If you don't do whatever they want, you will have the same like me now.
But I don't care them, haha. Do you want it to be my friend?
That's my pleasure. I will be your humble servant forever, madam.
You officially my first friend in the city.
Do you busy this tonight?
No, I am not.
How about going through the forest and see some animal? You like them, right?
Yes, our first trip.
Tom was obsessed with insects. Tom was sweet and smart. He helped Hazel a lot with school works and she helped him to get rid of bullies at school. One day, when Tom took her home, the terrible things came.
Mom, I'm home. Today Tom will eat dinner together with us. What we will have in dinner tonight?
No one replies.
Mom. Are you there? Mom. Can you hear me?
Hazel turned very worried. Then she and Tom went around the house to find her mom. They see her mom lied on floor in the bathroom with a lot of blood.
Mom, what the matter with you? Mom.
Calm down, Hazel. She just collapsed. I will call the hospital.
Is my mom will be okay, Tom? If not, I can't live anymore. She's the most important thing in my life.
Don't worry. She'll be okay.
I feel scared.
Don't be.
Her mom came home from the hospital after a week, but she still couldn't do normal routine. Hazel have to spend most of her free time to help her mom and help her with a special care. Her dad are too busy for making money, so she cooked and cleaned, took care of the twin who always drove her nut. Life was much harder when Hazel saw her dad sitting alone at night with a lot of bill piles up around him. Hazel desperately wanted to help her dad. The next day, she slipped out of house and came back home after a few hours. She gave her father a little money she took from sale her hair. When everyone saw her with the short hair, they are gasped.
Hazel, why you cut your hair?
I need money.
Is everything okay? Is your mom or...
No. I know this sounds really vain, but I just miss my hair.
It doesn't matter, Hazel. You look lovely even if you were bald. You're beautiful inside and outside.
In her 20th birthday, Tom took her to a luxury restaurant to celebrate it.
Tom, this restaurant is really fantastic. How can you afford for it?
Don't worry about that. I just want to give you the best thing. Today is special day of you, so don't worry about money.
Tom, the food is perfect and I've never seen so many beautiful people in my life.
I'm happy to see you happy. Enjoy the meal. I have to go to the bathroom for a second.
Okay.
There is a handsome boy who was looking at Hazel from the second she came until now. That's Han, a person who bullies Tom when he was teenager. Now, he looks mature and very elegant, and the way he approached me was very polite.
Please tell me the guy who have just deserted you.
Han? Is that you?
Oh, you know me.
Of course, I was in the same high school with you. Now you look so mature and handsome.
Wow, thank you, but I think I have never seen you before.
Haha, I guess bees will make you scared that you can't remember who called them.
Bee!
It's okay if you don't remember, but I'm glad to see you.
Ah, I remembered. You're the girl that whispering to call the bee, right?
Yes, it's me, you are still remember.
To meet you like this way, I feel very ashamed because of the unthinkable I have done when I was in high school.
It's okay, everyone have the past. I don't think it's important. We need to fix all mistakes we have made in the past and then improve our future.
Good to hear that from you.
But I wanted to know if you have a boyfriend.
No, haha, Tom is just my friend for a long time.
You know how long I've been holding my breath?
You're kind of melodramatic, aren't you?
It's endearing, isn't it? Do you want to dance?
Oh. I have no idea how to do the tango.
Just hold my hand and feel the music. You can follow the beat.
It sounds interesting, I will try it.
Then Hazel held Han's hand and they started to dance. Han's smile was bright that made her heart move faster.
Oh my God, you look so pretty in this short distance.
When the music ended, Hazel laughed as she caught her breath. And Hazel spotted Tom waiting for her.
Han, this was very fun. Thank for leading me to a new hobby.
You're welcome. I'd love to see you again. Call me, please. Also told your friend that the bill has been taken care of.
What? That was such a jerk, throwing his money around. Who asked for his charity? I can afford this dinner.
It's okay, Tom. Don't make a sense. Do you know him?
No, I don't have any flexing friends like that.
He's Han, the one bullied you when we were in high school.
What? You make friend with the one who bullied me?
No, Tom, but I can see the change of him. This is the mature version of Han. Please left the past and live for present and the future.
I'm so disappointed about your opinion about this thing. I think that we must have protect each other, but you don't respect that. Just because the free dinner and you willing to forgive for the guys who hurt me?
Tom, please don't get me wrong.
That's enough! I can stand here anymore. I will book the car for you to go home. Text me when you come home.
Then Hazel didn't call or text to Han because she didn't want Tom to get angry. Moreover, she didn't have free time. But Han tracked her address and then sent flour to her home every day. Then, one evening, her mom had a relapse and she was back to the hospital. But the doctor said that the problem this time not that easy to solve and maybe she couldn't awake. Hazel has several sleepless nights. She took care of her mother at the hospital, many stress put on her mind. She walked around the hospital for some clean air, she suddenly met a familiar shadow.
Hazel, what are you doing here? I has waited for a long time to see you again. I'm very glad to see you.
Why are you here? Are you patient?
No, this is my dad's hospital. I have the duty to check the turnover every day. But you haven't answered my question.
Hoo-hoo. What I have to do now, Han? My mom has to hospitalize and doctors said that she could never wake up.
I will told the doctor to send your mom to the special room.
But my family can't afford it, Han. It's too much and I can't just received it from you.
I like you and I want you to happy. Seeing you stressed like that, my heart feel like choke on something. I really do like you, Hazel. Please accept my heart. I'm not just chasing you for fun. Let me take care of you and also who you love.
Oh, Han, it feel like such a relief to hear those words.
Then, Han enrolled a new doctor and moved my mom to a special care room. Her illness was completely gone.
Han, I can't believe it. It's a miracle. Han, thank you so much.
Would you mind become my girlfriend? I'm serious.
Yes. I'm agree.
Soon after that, Han and Hazel started to date and Hazel feel like every moment with Han was a dream. Han could buy anything Hazel want, her life was like hit the jackpot. One day, Han gave a diamond ring and asked her for engaged, she agreed with no question.
What? You guys have just been dating for a few weeks. Why you can agree to marry in that short time?
Tom, but I feel happy and Han love me. He can give me everything I want. I know it's weird, but I think I can live without him.
You're smart and you do good at the university. Why are you left your dream and marry? I can't understand.
That's my choice, Tom. I hope that you can understand my mind. I need money and I am the person that can save my family from the poor.
If that's what you want, then I'm happy for you.
Then Hazel and Han got married and they lived together for a year. But life has changed. Hazel stay at home and just do the housework, play with luxury thing. Han and his parents got into a huge fight and they don't TV allow him to take over the hospital.
Han, don't be stressed. Maybe I could get a job and help with money.
You can help me? What a joke! You barely passed high school, so what job would you get?
You don't have to be a jerk, Han. I just want to help you.
You're the entire problem. My parents don't let me take over the hospital just because I insist to marry you. Not the one they choose.
But you loved me, right?
I will love you if I have enough money, and now I don't have, so let's divorce.
Why can you say that bad words to me?
Then Han have Hazel someday to left and she felt humiliated. She didn't want to tell anyone what's happened. She came home to visit her parents and enjoy the meal with them. She realized that life didn't request much. Then, something unexpected happened. Tom called me up.
Hazel, long time no talk, but this is emergency. I need your help. I'm a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, and I now have a prize, but I don't know how to talk when I achieved it.
Okay, I will help you.
Thank you. I hate speech and I'm very scary. Please help me.
Then Hazel helped him and tried to help him to practice communication skill. Then he looked really good at the gala and everyone all love him. After the gala, Tom took her to a luxury restaurant and tell about his life these days.
Oh, King of YouTube, I'm so proud of you and the performance of you today is really good.
And how about you and Han?
We have divorced for a few months.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
That's a wrong choice, and I'm so embarrassed not to hear you that time. Now I realized, but it's too late.
No! You have another choice! That's me! Now I'm confident to make you and your family happy without the worry about the money.
After that, Hazel thinking about that, but she still declined Tom. She continued the university and graduated with the congratulation of her family and Tom. Soon after that, Tom proposed and she said yes, then they have a happy life forever.